Hey YouTube, Jay Fretless here. Just gonna do my first video about baseball cards. Submitted my first set of cards to SGC, my first set of graded cards I've sent out. So excited to open them up and see what grades. I haven't checked, I haven't peeked. SGC sends out an email and lets you if you want to, you can go on your account on their webpage and check out the grades. But I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I wanted it to be a surprise and actually, while doing this, upload my first, real video to YouTube. Kind of some background. Got into cards obviously in the 80s, late 80s. Mid to late 80s into the early 90s with my brothers. Still had some of those cards. That was before grading, obviously. Kind of got back into it a couple years ago. Bought those cards that I wish I had when I was younger. But obviously by this time the graded cards are there. So I bought graded cards. I started buying graded cards a couple years ago. And then dug up our old childhood cards. A lot of the good ones were already sold off, over the years, but found some late 80s, early 90s basketball. Was going to send in the PSA for grading. At that time, before the big explosion in the card collecting genre, PSA was offering $8 a card, but you had to send in 100. And I was going to do that. I was going to dig up 100 cards for grading, but life gets in the way and you put it off, and the process seemed at first a little daunting about having to look up each card and then put in the value and all that. But so that I kind of put it off, and unfortunately, or fortunately, the hobby exploded, and so by that time, PSA's pricing and other grading companies, obviously, their pricing went up also. So now that the market has softened just a tad and prices have gone down, PSA is still out of range value-wise to get my cards graded. So I chose SGC. I like how their slabs look, and but obviously, and their cost structure is down to $30 a card. Still a lot higher than $8 a card that I had the chance to, but let's not dwell on that. So I picked 20 cards, mostly basketball, I think, late 80s. There's some 86 Fleer, nothing crazy, and some early 90s rookies, basketball rookies. And I just went through and I picked out my best ones. I figured I guesstimated on what grades they would get, and if it would be over $30 to get the card graded. I mean, the value of the card at a certain grade would be over $40, then I'd be somewhat that would be worth it for me. Just as a test, right? If nothing else, a test to see. So here's the box. Box is a little beat up, but that's the post office during the holidays, right? So there's the SGC. So let's get into this. Sorry about the camera angle. Let me just cut open up the box, and then it should be easier to see. Okay, there's the tuxedo time box. I've seen enough videos on people revealing their graded cards to know what that is. So it's pretty exciting. Although I've had a YouTube channel for a long time. I just never got around to uploading anything, and I've always had different hobbies and stuff. So let's see, which way is this? Okay, let's do it this way. Okay. If I haven't mentioned already, I fully expect to get wrecked on these grades, and they could be a total loss, but hey, you know, it's an exercise, and you need to break the seal, you know what I'm saying? Did you see that one? I don't know if you saw that one. Oh man, let's do this. There's the receipt they give you. Okay. So 20 some Shaq rookies. Like I said, I had to sorry. David Robinson rookie. Yeah, nothing super high dollar. I'm looking at like cards in the 40 range, if in fact, you know, the grades that I think, and I try to be, in my head at least, I try to be very strict about what concept, you know, as far as grading. I could be completely off, and I'm fully fully expecting that to happen. But let's do this, huh? Okay. Let's try to do, how should we do this? Should I just pull them off? And I'll leave the 86 stuff a little bit later. So this is a Shaquille rookie Skybox. 1990-91, I think. I submitted 5 of these. Because we just had a bunch. And I picked out the 5 best ones, I thought. So, let's go. I think these were actually, should be probably, I'm guessing, the highest grades I get in this batch, but let's see. Oh man. Okay. All right, that's a good start. I didn't expect that, to be honest. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so maybe oh, wow, this is cool. I'm sincerely surprised. That is awesome. Okay, so so 1 for 1. Maybe I should just quit. I should just end the video and stop at the 10. 1 for 1 on the first card. Okay, set that over here. Okay, here's another one. Wow, another 10. That's awesome. Okay, so you know, growing up, we always try to keep our cards. You know, I think at that time I'm like 12, 13 years old. I had an older brother that was in high school and a younger brother. And we thought we were very strict about how we kept our cards. You know, first, like, as soon as we pack pull them, go in a penny sleeve, go into a card saver, and they've been literally in one of those, you know, card boxes for 25, whatever is it, like 30 or 20, yeah, whatever it is, right? I can't even count anymore. 35 years, 30 years. Okay, here's the third one. Okay. All right, SGC 9. I'll take it. Especially after those 2 10s, right? You know, what's 1 9, right? That's all good. Okay. Okay, number 4, same card. Awesome. Another 10. This is great. Very, very happy so far. Okay, that was number 4. This is number 5. Same card. Another 10. Super. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay, and here's another Fleer Ultra Shaq. See that one? Okay, let's see. I have no idea. Wow. A 10. That's awesome. You know, this, like, in a weird way, like, so far at least, it validates my brother and I's OCD about, and not to make fun of OCD in the real sense, but about how we treated our cards and was very especially for kids, you know, so about, you know, keeping them in good condition and all that. Wow, that's great. A 10. I was, you know, to be honest, well, I don't want to be so happy all, you know, but I was totally thinking 7s and 8s, you know, because I mean, I have graded cards. I can see how good they are, but, you know, let's be honest, right? Between a 9 and 9.5 or 10, there's very slight differences. And I don't know, you know, there's some great channels out there that can see a card and know exactly how a certain grading company will grade. Okay, here's a Shaquille Skybox. Okay, 9.5. Awesome. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so here's a, okay, I don't know, here's a Beam Team, Charles Barkley, 92-93, Topps Stadium Club. To me, when in the card saver, they looked, you know, they weren't as bright. You know, it's like, obviously new cards are really bright and colorful and all that. So these were kind of like, to me, like looked a little dull. But, you know, I don't know. But I still took a chance and see what we got here. Wow. A 9. That's awesome. Wow. Okay. It's cool. Okay. So what this shows me, at least so far, shows me that I'll revisit the rest of some of my cards that I kind of set aside and thought that they weren't going to be, you know, graded properly, so, but you know, or up to snuff, should we say? And I'll make another submission. Okay, so here's a Beam Team Scotty, 92-93 Topps Stadium Club. A 9. Okay. Wow, that's cool. Awesome. Okay, this one is a the Magic Skybox. When I was looking up the other day for comps, I saw that there was a different version, like a silver or gold version or something. I don't think this is, when I submitted this, I didn't see that there was a difference. So I think I got the price when I thought what possibly this could be. I think that was a one of the silver ones, you know, the short print ones versus just the standard release. So let's see this. Wow, 9.5. Okay. Let's take it out of the package. Wow, that's awesome. And I tried to, you know, pick cards with the idea about the, you know, the black slab of SGC. That's awesome. And, you know, it's kind of funny, but once you start dealing with slab cards, I know there's raw cards and there's always times to buy raw cards, but once you have the slabs, you know, you kind of have your slab collection and your raw collection, and for some reason the slabs always, at least for me, always hold higher esteem. Like all these cards are still sitting in a little shoebox, you know, baseball card shoebox, and in their card savers. And so getting them slab was not only to get them graded, but to validate, right? You get these validated. Okay, here's a David Robinson rookie. Let's see what this is. Wow. Okay, 9. This was this again. It was like the surface. I mean, the surface is fine. It's just that the colors are not punchy, and I can't remember, right? That's so long ago that if they were always like that or what. Okay, here's another David Robinson rookie. Let's see what this thing got. Wow, a 10. That is awesome. I'm like floored. Okay, so my bearings on what takes a 10. You know, this is just a small sample size, so I'm definitely not going to be like, okay, this is all I have you know, I got this, right? No, you can't do that. Everybody knows that it's to a certain extent, it's a flip of a coin, right? You know, there's those channels like Elite Co 3, great channel. You know, he's like the god, right? I mean, he'll crack a 9.5 just for that 10, right? And he even admits that sometimes it's a flip of a flip of a coin. Okay, here's a NBA hoops Michael Jordan, 89.90. Ready? Wow. Okay, 9. Awesome. I'll take it. Definitely. This is very happy so far. Okay, so this is where it gets kind of fun. 86 Fleer sticker Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay. I think if this gets a high grade, it's probably going to be the most valuable one out of all these. At the time of submission, because I was fully expecting not to get any super high grades in the 9s and 10s. There we go. Oh, authentic. Okay. So what does that mean? Is it because it's a sticker? I'm not sure. Okay. That's interesting. I'm not sure what that means. I know what the A means. It means it's authentic, but because it got such a low grade? Because I don't think I chose to like make it just authentic or not. Okay. That's fine. Better than a 4, I guess. Okay, now here's Kareem's 86 Fleer card. Okay. 7. Okay. I'll take it. Not bad. I don't have any Jordans. So which brings me, you know, I don't know how much that would have been back in the day when we bought these. I think we bought these raw. I don't think my brother could have bought some packs. You know, to come to, but some of the corners on these are so, you know, see that little white on the corner. I would find it hard to imagine that we pack pulled them and then put them in card savers and they would have some of these white corners. So maybe we just bought them raw, because you know there was that time like in the early 90s where card shops started kind of dwindling. And they would sell everything at half off. So I think maybe I would definitely remember going to some card shops and buying some of these cards at 50% of Beckett. Remember? Okay, so Ralph Sampson. 7. Okay. Awesome. See those little white? Yeah. I'm okay with it. All right. So here's a Karl Malone rookie, 86 Fleer. I don't know, to be honest. Wow, 8.5. That is awesome. I was totally thinking, you know, these would get 7s or belows, but it's always, I always grew up, you know, you got to be kind of hard on yourself. You know, kind of be critical of yourself and the way you do things, and you know. Here's the Drexler rookie. 7. Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, here's another Clyde. Let's see if we get this thing. Well, see, oh, right there you can see right away, right? The top and bottom. That's more than, that's probably more than 60/40, right? Okay. Yeah, 4. Okay, and you can actually see, right? But I had to get to this one because it's his rookie. What am I going to do? Grade 1 and not grade the other? So you can say off center, definitely. Okay, and to end it, Walter Davis. I don't even remember this guy, to be honest. 7. Cool. Maybe I did this because I don't know, it was a 7. I don't know. Totally awesome. I'm very, very happy with this submission. I'm definitely going to submit more. SGC's process, very straightforward. The fact that, you know, you can start typing in the card, and, you know, the other PSA might have this also, but and the other companies might have this also. You know, you start typing in the card and it kind of autofills, you know, and narrows down what card you're looking for. I'm still not sure about the autos, because there wasn't like, I had read some Reddit post or some, you know, post on the internet that they'll automatically do the auto, because there's not an option, at least, you know, currently, as I was submitting these, where you can say, you know, grade the auto also. But definitely gonna do more. This was exactly a month from the time they received it to the time they sent it out, and I got it in a couple days. I missed the delivery. It was a signature delivery, so I missed it on Saturday and had to go to the post office this morning, and today's a Monday, so I had to go pick it up and sign for it. But glad it's here, and glad with the grades. Awesome. You know, there's other. I looked at CSG. I don't know. You know, just I gave SGC a chance, right? When at the time when PSA and BGS were like 1 and 1A, or, you know, 1 and 2, whatever, however you want to grade them. But then I liked SGC, so CSG. I don't think the prices are that much cheaper than SGC. Yeah, I could be wrong. Don't take me on that. But I think SGC's reputation, especially with older cards, vintage cards, it's great. The gardeners here. But anyways, I like SGC. I will definitely start doing more, submit some baseball cards, because that was our main thing. Basketball wasn't, and we have some hockey cards also, but that late 80s, early 90s junk wax stuff was what we were into, and we try to get some older cards, but you know, as a kid, you didn't have big piles of money. You got your money in small little batches, and you would run to the card store and you buy packs or whatever, and maybe the occasional box when you were out with your parents and you saw that 87 Topps box at Costco or something, and buy that for $12 or $15, whatever that was. But anyways, yeah, I don't think this channel is going to be like, you know, a big thing. This just happened to be, and I wanted to, not only for me, you know, but my son. He's an young adult now, and he wanted to see. He's not at home at the moment, so I wanted to record this. And some of my friends back from the 80s, from when we were collecting these cards, were interested. So I said, yeah, I'll record it. It's just kind of a quick thing, you know, on my phone, and we'll see how it goes. If I make more submissions, you know, and you want to see those, you know, subscribe. you know, along with those other 15 bots that are subscribed to me now. But who knows? Who knows what happens? You know, there's first for everything, right? This is my first submission. This is my first YouTube video. Let's. I think so far, you know, very successful. And let's see where this goes. But thanks for watching. We're on to almost 25 minutes. Again, throw me a like. Tell me, you know, if I should record more submissions, or I should just throw my phone away, my camera away, and delete my account, whatever. Okay, well, happy holidays to everyone, to you and yours, and thanks for watching. Bye.